They would mock her patched uniform, hide her books, and whisper insults just loud enough for her to hear. Intelligence is wasted on the poor, they'd say. You'll end up selling yams in the market just like your mother. Each taunt was a small stone thrown at her spirit. Adana would often eat her lunch alone under the shade of a large baobab tree, tears blurring the words in her textbook. She felt invisible and worthless. The pain was a heavy cloak she wore every day. The library became her sanctuary, and the late-night glow of a single kerosene lamp became her beacon of hope. She wasn't just studying to pass, she was studying to excel. She dove into mathematics, losing herself in the beautiful logic of numbers. She devoured literature, traveling to new worlds through the pages of books. She mastered science, understanding the very building blocks of the world around her. Her teachers noticed her exceptional abilities, often marveling at her insightful questions and flawless essays. Mr. Obina, the science teacher, once told her, "Adana, your mind is a garden. Keep tending to it, and you will harvest greatness." Years passed. The girls moved from the small village school to a prestigious regional high school. For Chidinma and her friends, it was an expected step, paid for by their parents' wealth. She was no longer the poor girl, she was Adana, the brilliant scholar. The final year of high school arrived, and with it, the annual awards and graduation ceremony. This was the day of reckoning, the day the entire school community gathered to celebrate the achievements of its students. The auditorium was packed, parents, teachers, and students buzzed with anticipation. Adana sat quietly in the front row, her heart a steady drum. The award for outstanding achievement in mathematics. Adana walked onto the stage. The applause was louder this time. The whispers from Chidinma's group had stopped. All eyes were on Adana. The award for the National Science Innovator Prize. Adana, one by one, the awards piled up. Best debater, top of the class. With each announcement, a hush fell over the crowd. a collective awe at the young woman who was dominating the ceremony. Finally, the principal held up the most prestigious award of all. This year's valedictorian, the student who has achieved the highest academic standing in the entire school, an honor that comes with a full university scholarship to the nation's top university, is ... Adanna'S. The auditorium erupted. It wasn't just applause, it was a roar of admiration. Teachers were on their feet, students were cheering, and even parents who didn't know her were celebrating this incredible achievement. As she finished, the standing ovation was deafening. She had won. Not by putting others down, but by lifting herself up. Her victory wasn't in their shame, but in her own triumph. She walked off that stage not as the poor girl from the village, but as Adanna'S, the scholar, the leader, the future. She had turned their mockery into her motivation, and their laughter had been drowned out by the sound of her success. Her revenge was her brilliance, a light so bright it cast their shadows into oblivion. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share this video to spread the message that your circumstances don't define your destiny. We'll see you in the next one.